Little trouble with the camera this morning. Thought I hit the on-off button and try to start the recording, but she wasn't doing that. So, oh, look at the frost. It's the 22nd of January. It's Sunday, and according to my weather station, it's 3 degrees, but my watch is saying it's 1 degree, so not sure which one is right. Oh, what do we have here? Flynn, what is this? Fox? We had a fox this morning? Huh? Yeah, I think we had a fox here this morning. Definitely not a coyote, the gate's too short. I woke up at 20 to 4 this morning. Couldn't get back to sleep. Come on, buddy, let's go. And Rita's alarm went off at 6:20 as usual. I get up, had my juice, put Flynn's food in this bowl and water, and went down in the basement, threw a couple of logs on in the wood stove. Oh, he's over here too. I don't know if you can see that paw print there. Well, he was definitely heading this way. And I don't know whether when he came back this way. No, over here, this way. Let's look. The snow is deep over here. It's difficult to tell. Let's see if he went back this way. Flynn, you're ruining all the tracks on me. Flynn, give me a chance, will you? Yeah, he went back that way. Come on. Good boy. Come. Flynn, this way. Come on. Yeah, he's in here too. He's going this way. He went that way. So we're going up that way. Come on, Flynn. We'll pick up a trail over here. Come. Well, oh boy. Doing trail work this morning. I'm gonna take the sled down. Kevin and Cheryl came by yesterday to pick up some tools out of the back of the groomer there. His chainsaws are back there, so we need them this morning. But he came down the driveway, he wasn't paying attention, and ran right into the snowbank. I had seen him coming down. Flynn alerted us. I seen him over here, and I thought he was plowing the driveway for me, but turns out he just wasn't paying attention. Oh, the fox went through here. He was focused on the groomer and didn't see the snowbank because it blended in. I guess the light blinded him. Fox went that way, came back this way. Over here. Come on, buddy, let's go. Well, he went off somewhere that way. We got snow coming tonight. Some forecasts say 5 to 7. Oh, there she went. I guess he sat in the snow there. Let's go over that thing. Take, oh boy, that's crunchy snow. Hi, buddy. This is too hard to walk in. Anyway. So we're heading west on the trail. We're down North Road here to the 105 and head west. There's about 3 miles of trail that hasn't been brushed. So we probably have a bunch of blowdowns. We had the beaver dam problem, but we were there twice and it looked like it was cleared up. 7:04 sunrise. Not a cloud in the sky, so you'll see that sun this morning. Flynn's got his orange jacket on. My orange is pretty warm, so I put mine on. A friend of mine said he was out hunting in Jersey, in Franklin, New Jersey, and he bagged 4 pheasant yesterday. Their hunting season goes until February. I think the end of February, he said. So kudos to him. I used to do computer work for him. And I had his software that I had installed on a server for him in his office, and I had the software in my house, my office, and I was running an exact copy of it so that I could do an offsite backup. So every night we would dump the database file. Dump it means to back it up, and then copy it up to my place. I'd do a restore, and then I would periodically run an accounting report to verify that my numbers matched his numbers, so we knew we had a good copy. Unfortunately, the software sucked. Extremely difficult to install. No support whatsoever. The documentation was atrocious. But I got it to run on 2 machines. Actually, I got it to run on 1. I got it on 2. And then I copied it. I tried to install it on a 3rd, but it wouldn't install. And I ended up just copying the entire folder, directory, whatever you want to call it, from one machine to another, and that worked. Don't understand why. I followed the installation instruction to the T, and it didn't work, but then copying from the machine that it was working on worked. Anyway, went over to the bridge. He got off that software 7 years ago, 6 years ago. So I had found the documentation and the installation CDs. I think there were 10 CDs. I asked him if he wanted them back. He said, just truck it. Whew. I got the down vest on underneath for the fleece. Nice and toasty. The battery electric gloves are working fine. Just the hat is rising up on my ears a little bit. But there's no wind. I can feel my mustache freezing. You can see the frost in the bushes here. As I'm talking, my breath is fogging up my glasses. I think they call this Texas snow. Yeah, look at that frost. So anyway, the trail is not groomed, but there's snow. We had 6 inches of snow the other day. I sent a message to one of my friends, Mike Corbin. He's supposed to tow his sled down to the club and then ride the trail from the club east or north. That's the trail runs north and south, but we're east of Springfield. So I asked him if he'd tow his sled up to here rather than towing it down to the club. And the 2 of us ride together rather than me riding by myself. I haven't heard from him, so I guess he's not he's not on the internet this morning. What do we got here? Coyote. Coyote. Is that coyote, Flynn? Yep. Alright, let's go. Beautiful morning. You don't see the Texas snow like that up here a lot. I think it got up to 28 degrees, so there shouldn't have been too much moisture in the air. But you can see it twinkling in the brush here. Looks like little lights don't know if the camera's picking that up. That's beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. Like little lights all over there. That's amazing. I'm looking off in the brush here, and I might be walking up on a moose or a coyote or something like that. I tell my wife all the time, situational awareness. We have the lights over here too. We get some critter walk through the snow here. Looks like another coyote. Let's get ready to take care of business. Flynn, over here. Flynn. Over here, come. This is not as steep. It's deep, but it's not a steep slope like that. Oh boy. So there's one place on the trail, two places that I know of I'm concerned about. The first one is where we'd pull the culvert out of the ice and put it back in the where it belonged, but the gap on either side of the culvert was too much to try and drive the ATV, the side-by-side over. Yep, Flynn took care of business. So we pulled the culvert out and just drove down through the gully and back up the other side. Actually, the side-by-side bottomed out. But I was able to power through. Anyway, that's one of the places I'm concerned about, and the bridge over where the beaver had dammed it. We haven't really looked to see what kind of condition that's in. I think Kevin replaced it 5 years ago, so she should be good. Anyway, they'll leave in the clubhouse at 8:30, which means that they'll get to the sheepskin area around 9. So I should leave here around 8:30 also. If I can't encounter any problems, I'm just going to turn around and come back. I'll see if I can take a snow shovel with me, although there's no place to secure it on the sled. I need the snow shovel so when I pull the culvert back into place I can fill the gap with some snow to be able to ride over the culvert. I got my muck boots on now, but I'm going to switch to my snowmobile boots. They're good to like 35 below. But I tell you, this orange coat is nice and toasty. The fact that there's no wind helps a lot. So if we get, they said 5 to 7, others have said 6 to 10. We had 6 inches the other day. And I tell you, on the trail east of North Road, the snow was just below my knees, so that's 15 inches or more. So if we get even if we get 5 inches on top of the 6 we got the other day, plus the snow we had earlier, Kevin should be able to groom. Yep, Flynn's doing the morning Jenny checkout. She's not here, bud. Flynn. Flynn. So Kevin should be able to groom. The problem is the groomer's sitting in my driveway. So we got to finish clearing the blowdowns and do some inspection on the rest of the trail before Kevin tries to take the tracked groomer through the 105 back to Springfield to pick up the drag so he can do the grooming. Come on, bud. Let's go. Anyway, that's the plan for today. The sled has been on the battery tender. She starts right up. Tank is full. The 2-cycle oil tank is full. It's registered. I greased most of the zerks, but there's 3 I couldn't get to. I put a hole in the mud flap on the back so that if I have to back up, I can put a bungee cord through that hole up to the backrest to keep the mud flap from getting sucked under the tread. She sits down when I back up, and the mud flap gets caught underneath in it's got a spiked tread. And when that happens, it doesn't move. It won't move. So I'll be able to, if I need to, pull the mud flap up and keep it out of the way while I back up. If I need to back up. Got my helmet ready to go. I charge up my Bluetooth cellular interface. My helmet is, what, 22 years old? I bought it back in 98, I think. 99. I was putting my 500 back on the road. I put the 500 in storage after my first daughter was born. And in '99, Danielle was 10 years old, so Danielle was 10 and Jessica was 16. Yep. So, but the 500 didn't have the guts because I'd put on 100 pounds, so it wasn't the 500's fault, it was mine. So I think in 2009 I bought a V65 Magna, 1983 V65 Magna. And right after that I made the mistake of selling the 500. I think I bought the 500 in '77. It was 4 years old. Anyway, enough reminiscing. Go into the house, have my coffee, put my jumpsuit on, and see if we can get down to the trail. Oh! Justifiably so, Rita's concerned about me riding by myself. Yeah, the mustache is frozen. You can see the frost coating on the trees. The dirty apple trees. Flynn's right back on that fox track. Flynn. Come on, buddy. Let's go. It's too cold. All right, let's go. Come on. All right, that's it for this morning. Thanks for watching. Oh, almost tripped.